Say, I'm 7 months. I'm just 7 months old. I'm 7 months old. Hey, baby. What's up? Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to Renea and Baby. Here with baby 7-month update. Yes, he's finally 7 months old. And I know every time that I make an update, I always say he's finally, like I'm hoping for it. But I'm not. He's just going so quick, ain't you? You going quick? Yes, you are. Yeah, he's gonna be a character for this update video. I know he usually sits still and is really quiet. Probably not for this video because he's a really antsy little baby. He don't like sitting down. As you see, we're only a few seconds into this video and he's already standing up and moving and grooving and making noises. So I don't know how long this video is gonna last with him in it, but we're gonna try to keep him in it the whole video because it's about him, right? So first things first, this little baby is going crazy on the food. I know we missed his 6-month update because everything was really hectic. So this is an update from 5 months. So since then, he has went in on the food, y'all. I mean, he eats everything. I have made him sweet potatoes, green beans, broccoli, pears, squash, apples, bananas. You name it, I've made it for him. Even berries, like he loves it. He sits up in his high chair and eats his food for like breakfast and dinner. I think I feed him maybe 2 to 3 times a day, table food, baby food. And now he's getting the little Gerber like yogurt bites. It's like little yogurts. Puts them in his mouth by himself. He picks them up, puts them in his mouth by himself, and he chews them. He's good at chewing now. He also gets the little baby Cheetos. They don't have the little cheese on them like the regular Cheetos, but they're like the little baby Gerber Cheetos for babies. And he loves those too. So he loves chewing food now. So eventually we're gonna move on up to stage 2 food. I'm actually in the process of trying to transition him to thicker food. He's not having it unless it's coming off my plate. So we're gonna try something else. Hopefully we do good with the transition and he will be eating chunky food by 8 months. Now he's to the point where when I'm eating, he knows that I'm eating. And he's like, oh, you eating? You not gonna eat without me? I want some. So when I eat, he's always grabbing or he'll go, like he wants some. Darn, I thought I had a cup right here. I was gonna show y'all what he does. So when he was about 5.5 months, he started drinking out of a straw, y'all. Like a real deal straw. I used to drink smoothies and it's nothing but fruit and yogurt. So I would give him some and he would drink it out of my straw. So ever since then, he's been drinking out of a straw. What I did was I went to the store and got him like one of them little baby cups with the straw, the little squishy straw. He drinks out his juice out of that. He has to drink apple and prune juice to keep himself cleared out because he has a habit of getting constipated since he's eating table food, which baby food, and milk. So he's getting a little constipated, a little backed up. So that apple prune juice mixed with a little bit of baby water keeps him good and clear. I recently took him out to eat with me when I went out to eat with some friends, and when I tell y'all he cut up, that was the first time that I've taken him out to eat in a few weeks. And a few weeks before that, he was perfectly fine going out to eat and everything. But when I took him out the last time, he was like, you got food and you didn't bring me none? I'm not having it. He was not having it. I know, you wasn't having it, was you? You wasn't. He wasn't having it. When he wakes up in the morning and I'm still asleep, he wakes up and pulls my hair. He doesn't wake up and be like, ah. No, that's what he used to do. Now he wakes up and I feel this when I wake up. I feel him pulling and tugging at my hair or my bonnet, because I have a bonnet on. He'll pull that off and then he pulls my hair. Like, why? Why are you being a bully? His sleeping schedule hasn't changed much. Now he usually takes about 2 naps. He'll take one around 12. So hoping that he gets to sleep at the right time for his nap at 12 o'clock, then he'll take another nap around 5:30, 6 o'clock-ish, and then he'll wake back up around 7 or 8. This little baby is not crawling. He will get on the floor. He'll roll. That's how he gets around. If he is point A and he wants to get to point B, he will roll to get there. He would just keep on rolling over to get there. And I've actually caught him scooting. Like, he'll get on his belly and he'll scoot a little bit. But if he don't get to where he need to be in a specific amount of time he set for himself, he starts crying. He'll start wailing because he's like, I'm not getting nowhere. I need somebody to come pick me up because I want that toy that I'm trying to get to. And I can't get to it. He be frustrated, y'all. I put him on the ground all day long, so I'm always on the floor with him in the living room with a little blanket. And he's always doing tummy time, trying to work. He pushes himself up completely, so like, is that how you feeling? You don't like us talking about you? What he does is he pushes himself up when he's laying down. He'll use his arms, which are really strong. He pushes himself up. And he'll just sit up like this, but won't move his legs. Which is crazy, because it's just like, okay, little man, like, you can raise yourself up but won't go nowhere. Yeah, that's you. You not go nowhere. Not that I'm rushing him to crawl, but I would like for him to not cry every time I leave the room, because he could just crawl behind me instead of me having to come back and pick him up and do this and do that. I know once he starts crawling, he's gonna get into everything, and Lord knows I'm not ready for him to be getting into everything, because I got so much stuff at a level that he can get himself into that I'm gonna have to put everything up. So we shall see how long this stationary, moving, grooving, rolling, polling stuff is gonna last. But I have a feeling that when we do the 8 months update, he's either gonna be still scooching or he's gonna be crawling. We shall see. You're not pushing all the way up. That's something that he does too, this little whale-like thing. I don't know what it is. But he'll twirl them little hands and he'll twirl them little feet. There he is. Hi. Shaquille. Hey, baby. How old was your baby when he or she started crawling? Were they younger? Were they older? What was up with that? What I'm going to start doing is taking him to a mommy and baby group. So pretty much what it is a lot of other mommies and their babies, which are 3 to 12 months old. It helps because other kids can interact with him and he can interact with other babies his age and are in a safe environment to do so. And I don't have to put him in daycare, so he can still get those opportunities to interact with other babies as well as learn from them. No teeth, not one. He's been teething and hasn't grown not one tooth. When I talked to his doctor, the doctor said that as long as he has at least 1 or 2 teeth before the time that he turns 1 year old, that he's perfectly fine, he's safe. He's just one of those late bloomers with the teeth buds, which I'm not complaining about because he can still breastfeed without biting me, so I'm good. He's also extremely ticklish, if y'all can tell. He's really ticklish. Loves to play. He loves to be tickled and played with. He has this little giggle that he does now and this little laugh. I don't know if I'll be able to get him to do it. You wanna laugh? You gonna laugh? No, you're not gonna laugh. Well, he has this cute little laugh. I might be able to sneak a clip in here if I might be able to sneak a clip in here if I get him laughing, but I don't know if I will or not. He now has the stranger anxiety, so if there's someone that he doesn't know and they come around him, he's perfectly fine. But the problem is when they try to pick him up, touch him, or take him away from me. He's not having that. if he doesn't know you or recognize you or familiarize your face in his memory, then he's not having it. There's been a few people that's picked him up and he just starts crying really bad. Or even if they come in and they talk to him, he'll start crying. It all depends on, I'm guessing, his mood and if he remembers you. So he's having strange anxiety really bad now. Aren't you? Yeah, you are. Say, if I don't know you, why are you around me? Right. Say, you should be here from the time I'm a baby. Yeah. Bath time is not as fun as it used to be. I'm not sure why, but I feel like he's growing out of the baths, or maybe it's just been hit and miss lately. Because I give him a bath still every 2 days. So he'll go a day without a bath, and then I'll give him another bath, and he'll go a day without, and then another bath. So during bath times, it really just depends on the day and his mood. Because some days he cries, like he fusses. Other days he loves to play in the bathtub. But he doesn't actually play with all the toys that he got in the bathtub. He has a lot of bath toys. But he'd rather have one of the little wash rags and suck the water out of it instead of actually playing. I'm just like, you have water in your cup. Why not drink your water instead of drinking water out of this wash rag that has bubbles and all this, that, and the other in it? But that's what he chooses to do. So if that's what's gonna help us get through bath time, that's what I'll let him do. He can eat the wash rag. No, not really, but he can try. He has discovered something new about his mommy and breastfeeding. The other night I got out the shower and he pulled my shirt, which he always does, but he usually only pulls one side. The other night he pulled both sides. So the shirt came down and he discovered that there was 2 boobs. Not 1, 2. He just looked and was looking back and forth like, what? There's 2? Oh my gosh. He didn't know what to do. He just sat there for a second just looking back and forth. Now he knows that there are 2 boobs. And he will go back and forth eating on one, getting off and getting on the other, getting off and getting on the other. It's so funny, and I just let him do it. As long as we're not out in public and we're at home in our own little bubble by ourselves, that's, you know, it doesn't matter. He can go to town. As long as he's eating, I don't mind. I read him books before bedtime and sometimes throughout the day. He loves me reading him books. He actually sits still and he looks at the pages. He helps me flip them. I don't know if he means to help me flip them or if he's just trying to grab them and eat them or what. But he does really good with the touch and feel books, which the touch and feel books is like the really thick books that you can open it up and it'll have like an animal on it, and the animal will actually have hair to where you can feel the hair, and it's different like textures and patterns and stuff like that. He does really good with those books because he can actually feel and put his hands on them, versus other books he can only just look. He plays with all of his toys now. There's not one toy he doesn't play with anymore. There used to be certain toys that he would only play with because the other ones was bigger, but no, he plays with all of his toys now. Now that is all about this little man's update. Now it's time for my postpartum. Y'all, he says mama all day long. He be like, mama, 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 mama. His daddy be so mad because he's like, why don't you say that? Say, don't forget to return next Friday for a new video. So we will see you all next Friday for another video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And you guys share my videos. Nobody sees them. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.